I wanted to take a minute to go back to the opening section of this that I was talking about, probably not very clearly in the other recording. I've got my music in front of me so I can kind of explain this is what I see happening, and then it's going to have to be up to y'all to work it out to see if it'll even be feasible or not. So the song starts out, it's got a very long introductory section to me. The whole first part of it feels like an intro. All the way up to like measure 46 feels like introduction. So what I thought could happen would be at measure 16, that's when the adult choir comes in with the vocal the first time. That's when your middle school can come into place on stage. They can come in from the sides or from the back, whatever you've got time to do. And I'd like to see them kind of come in quickly. We usually do angels kind of stately or slowly, and so I think it would be fun with this one for them to come in kind of quick, like they're actually happy. And so they come into place really kind of quickly. All through this section up to at least through measure 21. It'll probably take you longer than that, but so say they get to measure 21, if they actually are in place at that point, the middle school, then you could probably do some kind of a motion. One thing I did want you to do when they come in is to be sure that when they come in, they end up with their backs to the audience. Okay, so they're facing the choir with their back to the audience. If they are in place by measure 21, then you could do some hand motion, like you could do a right hand up and then back down, and a left hand up and back down. That's just filler. You may need all this time to get into place. When you get to measure 25, that's where I'd like to see the kids, the preteens, come in down the aisles and get into place and stay in the aisles. So you get, at this point, measure 25, you've got your middle school on stage in their positions, either spread out or together, whatever Dr. Whitmire wants that look to be. They're in place, hopefully, by measure 25. Kids come in down the aisles at measure 25, and they're coming in and they get into place in the aisles and they stay there. So that by the time we've gotten to measure 29, the picture is that the middle school is on stage with their backs to the audience. The kids are in the aisles facing the stage. Okay, so they're looking at the middle schoolers up there. At measure 29, let me lay this down. At measure 29, the middle school will go up with this motion and stay there. At measure 31, the kids are going to echo that same move from the aisle. So they're going to go up. So everybody's up at this point. And at measure 33, yes, 33, middle school is going to open out and then close. And at measure 35, kids will do that same move, open out and then close. And at the measure 37 in excelsis, everybody does this kind of a move. They circle up, and on Deo, they're here and they open out. In excelsis, Deo, and they open back out again. In excelsis, Deo, and they take it on down at that point. So the kids, middle school is still facing the choir, kids in the aisles at this point. And then at measure 46, right on that downbeat, middle school will turn and face the audience. Kids head for the stage, okay? And we've got this Angels We Have Heard on High. The choreography that I did for that is very repetitious. Remember, it's this, you know, right hand's out, left hand touches, okay? For Angels We Have Heard on High. The kids are going to be moving up into their places at that point. So what I want to see happen is middle school is going to have this motion going. And as they continue to go, the kids are going to get into their place, and when they're in place, they pick it up and join in. So it looks like a pickup, basically. The kids are moving up onto the stage. Middle school's already there doing this all through the verse, okay? So, and then hopefully we know it, sort of, all the way out from here.